probably knocked out in the janitor's closet somewhere. Copley Plaza Hotel, and that'd be pretty funny to have him come to and be like, what happened to my uniform? It just participated in a huge mass murder. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
How did you come up with Romeo?
How did I come up with it? A friend of mine, Clifton Collins Jr. He was a buddy of mine, just like Rocco was when I came up with Rocco. I just went off his personality. And Clifton Collins Jr.
He came pre-markets as a Mexican.
He may be Mexican, but he's our Mexican. Yes, sir.
It seems like there's such a great chemistry between creator and cast. What's your best memory from the film?
We're going to start with Rocco on that one because he's such a talker. Okay, Rock, what's your best memory of the film?
What one?
How about your best memory on one, and then your best memory on two?
I can do this. Best memory on one. First day we shot, I don't know why. It was that one thing where Defoe walked up and had to talk to the television people.
Yeah.
And just for some reason I remember that day.
Oh, that was because it was the first time you saw me direct.
Yeah.
I remember that. It really affected Rocco for some reason. like we didn't know each other for years before that.
Second was me trying to ice skate. He wanted me to ice skate. And so who was it, Paulie? He knows how to ice skate, so he took me to ice skate. And I was completely embarrassed. It was just this guy, but I mean, I couldn't stand up on him. I had to I just said, tell Troy I can't be on ice skate.
Yeah.
So he just had me walking.
But you flan man, 1 and 2, best memories.
Realistically, it's these films are. I mean, it's kind of a boys' club. You're making a movie with your friends. We spend all the time, telling off-color jokes, shooting the shit as dudes would do. It's a big testosterone movie. I mean, there's really not a down time on set. It's the least job I've ever had in my life. It's there's countless moments. From day one to the day we wrap. Every one of those days is in the top 200 days of my life. They really are. It's a fun film to shoot with guys that you would spend time with if you were working anyway. So,
For me, one of the funniest moments we had when we didn't tell Rocco that this blood cannon was under his chair. was going to make a huge kaboom. And the cat exploded. This cannon underneath his chair, and it was going to blow all this blood against the wall. And we didn't tell him that it was going to be that loud. We were like, it's just like an air thing. It's going to be totally anticlimactic. So we're kind of fake it. And the reaction we see is exactly what happened. On two, it would have to be the visual of Sean Patrick Flint. Luckily, oh my God, we would not have gotten done with the movie. I firmly believe that if we had switched horses between Sean and Norm. There was this time we're shooting in the goddamn field. These horses are not compliant. I guess they've been used for one rider each, and every time like Norman's horse did anything, Norman would like jump off the horse. And Flannery is like a Texan, so he's like, don't worry, I got this, and he's trying to like get the horse down. And at one point, I hear this, the number one thing you don't want to hear on set is 50 different versions of people going, oh shit. Because it becomes this cacophonous wail that just rises up and you're like, oh my God, what's happening right now? It's going to destroy this film. So I hear that sound, all a bunch of chicks screaming, dudes going, no! And I I turn, and I swear to God, it sounded like it was in slow motion, and I see Flannery come up over the next rise in this field with this horse, trying to buck him off, talking all four legs in the air, like anybody else would have probably died or broken something. Flannery's got the saddle. And he's doing this shit. Exactly like professional, like you see on the fucking Bronco contest or the fucking rodeo shit. And it goes on for about 30 seconds while everybody's screaming. So the horse, by the way, doesn't really like to calm down while 300 people are screaming. So the fucking horse starts going, and by the time it was done, like right when the horse stopped and they got Flannery off the thing, I was like, that's it, we're losing the horses. We're done with the horses for today. But that's when like sort of the whole film came flashing in front of my face. And we laughed about it afterwards. At times like these, it's nice to talk about it. What's happening is absolutely terrifying.
But the purpose of that story is, Norm comes up and he's like, because I mean, definitely asked his folks. I don't think he asked me because I'm from Texas. And he asked Norm, can you write that? And I was like, yeah.
Well, actors lie about that shit.
Actors are full of shit. Like 6 foot means like if you're wearing your chick's heels. It's that kind of shit, right? So Norm's like, yeah, you're right. And Norm comes up to me like Dave Cruz, he's like, you can ride a horse, right? I'm like, yeah, can you? He's like, yeah. I was like, right on. So we're sitting on our horses, right? And I think Norm meant can you movie ride? Which means if you pick him up with a crane and sit him on there, and the horse doesn't move, he won't fall off. But I shit you not, this is what Norm did on his horse. He's sitting up there with a double clench grip, and literally the horse took a step, he's like, it's moving! I think the captain's in shit.
Yeah, and that's right when I knew that he was lying his ass off about it. So I'm like, nice one there, Jesse fucking James. The horse is moving. And the thing is just like kind of moving sideways. She's like, it's moving. It's fucking moving. It's a live animal, what do you expect? Good question. Yes, here.
I just want to say thank you for coming down because this is my first year here and it's been like the most amazing Comic-Con experience ever, so thank you. But my question is for each of you guys, what's like your biggest inspiration in this directing and acting business?
Did somebody bring a baby in here? A baby? Oh, that's a... Oh my goodness. See, I've been...
That's not a baby.
Somebody could have told me there was a baby. You're like a complete a-hole. Effing a-hole. What? What was your question here?
What's each of your guys' like biggest inspiration in this whole like directing and acting business?
Right. Biggest inspiration in directing and acting. Rocco, go ahead.
No, you go first. I'm first.
All right. My biggest inspiration, I don't know. I just feel like it's a compulsion to do it. I don't know if there's like inspiration comes right out of the air. Sometimes like you're inspired, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you get an idea out of nowhere, sometimes you don't. Sean, can you beat any illuminating director's quotes?
Realistically, without like blowing smoke and making, the actor's job seem like more than it is, because I'm certainly not like that guy. It's, everybody can talk about their process and other bullshit. The inspiration starts on the page. It's what you read. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're a fucking liar. Nothing brings more to what I do than what he writes. That's it. And that stands with anybody's script, I can't bring more than is already on the page. So the honest answer is what inspires me the most to design my character starts at fade in and ends at fade out. That's it.
Yeah, but you gotta have like some stuff in your...
Yeah, I'm saying the majority of the inspiration comes from what I read and what it tells me about that character. Now maybe I see things a little bit differently, but without question.
Hey Rocco, keep stroking the mic like this. It's not stupid and annoying. Fucking Claire was talking, for Christ's sake.
to put it on, because I turned it off like that, Troy. But then when it went on,
All right, well, answer the question, now that your mic's on.
I swear to God, and I'm not saying this just to say it, but I kind of agree with Sean.
You guys remember the courtroom scene from the first film?
Oh yeah.
There's a very beautiful, angelic girl that's crying in the back of the courtroom. Well, that was Rock's inspiration. I'll tell you.
Okay, nobody else. Yes, sir, blue shirt.
Rocco, in the first movie, did you ever actually tip her?
Yeah, but it was just the tip.
Boom, see, inspiration.
Yes, black shirt right there.
What was your favorite scene to film?
Ooh, let's go down the line on that, Rock.
All of them.
Douche answer. There's gotta be one that you like.
Toilet scene.
Yeah.
What about in two? What about in two?
In part 2, probably kicking the fuck out of Norman with those coffee beans. We did that over. I mean, I had choreographed it with Norm. Norm's my brother, I love him to death. Because your elbow was going in, and then I couldn't get my leg. I'm like, fuck Norm, man. We're fighting coffee beans, brother, man. He's gotta like accept, it was really funny. I mean, after shooting, I was kind of a pain in the ass because coffee beans flying everywhere. that was a lot of fun. We were just like, we just laughed the whole fucking time.
To me, you have to break that up into the dramatic scenes and the action scenes because, you can have your favorite dramatic scene, which is so much, it's like apples and oranges, Filming the scene between Duce and Billy Connolly, that conversation, I guess, that would have been one of my favorite scenes to shoot dramatically. Action-wise, when the brothers were fucking up that greenhouse and all the stunts we did, you got guys dropping out of the sky and wire rigs and stuntmen jumping and guns going off. That's kind of like a dude's, gungasm.
The most fun scene to shoot was probably, for me, was the montage. That was just fun because it's, just dudes making shit up and having fun. Acting-wise, it was probably, you best be right with your Jesus. He and I came up with that on set because I was like, dude, we're gonna do this rock star shot. You're gonna have your head down, and you're gonna raise the thing up, and you're gonna click it and stuff. He said, oh, again, what should I say? I'm like, I don't know, but maybe something like Texas, something like Southern, like a different accent, what do your Southern think? He's like, all right, what do you think about, you die, boy. That's gay. They start going, you best be right with your Jesus. I was like, yep. Yes.